Hello, my students. I'm your English teacher, Teacher Christiana. I'm here to teach just one student's informal letter. Maybe you've been taught in school of several means of communication. Letter is one of them. Letter is a means of communication that is sent through post or mail. Now we have different types of letter. We have the informal letter, we have the formal letter, we have the semi-formal letter. But today we are going to talk about informal letter. When you hear informal, what comes to your mind? Informal means something that is not formal, something that is not used for official purpose. An informal letter is a letter that is casually written to our friends, our relations, including our parents, cousins, uncles, close friends, and even our peers in the classroom. Those kind of letters are written with an informal tone. It has a particular setting. It does not sound formal in any way. Now, it has a conventional way of writing it. For example, the first thing you're required to write in an informal letter is the address. Whose address are we talking about? The address of the writer. Now your address must be written, I said must. It must be written at the top right hand corner of your writing material. Let's look at our address now. This is a simple way of writing the school address. And as long as you're still a student in the school environment, I advise you to use your school address in every letter you're writing. This is the address. If you're writing your letter, make sure you adjust. In order not to start your address from this end, make sure your address is written at the top right hand corner of your writing material. The next thing that follows the address is the salutation. Salutation is the way you want to greet the receiver in the letter. Let's see how you greet a friend. Let's assume you are writing to a friend that the name is Kola. Now, because it's an informal letter, we've just used a pet name. Salutation of an informal letter sounds informal. This is a pet name, dear KK, instead of Kola. You try to sound informal and friendly in a way that shows that the person is a familiar person to you. Now, the next thing that follows, you go straight to the point. There is nothing like title. There is nothing like receiver's address. You go straight to the point by having some little greetings or exchange of pleasantry. This is the body of the letter. How are you doing? It's a question. So you end it with a question mark. I hope you are fine. I ended it with a full stop because this is not a question. This is an assumption. You hope the person is doing fine. Full stop. Let's assume the person just changed to a new school. You say, how about your new school? And so on and so forth. You ask the person certain questions. then you go straight to your aim of writing the letter to that friend. You can say, let's say I got your letter last time and noticed that you alright, now there is something I want you to take note of. I said I got your letter last time and noticed that you've changed to a new school. What I've used here is called short form. You don't use this in other types of letter. You only use short forms, abbreviations. You sound friendly in an informal letter. Now, let's assume you've written the letter. When looking at this letter, it shows that this is a reply to a previous letter. Now, let's look at something. After everything, you can conclude your letter by saying, now this is the conclusion of the letter. I put these dots to show that I can't write a whole letter on this board now. Then you now say, my regards to your parents and new friends. This is the body of the letter. It has been written. The next thing that follows here is complimentary closure. Now, you can close an informal letter in several ways. First of all, you sound informal. Remember, you're writing to a friend. You're not going to say yours faithfully. You're not going to sound official. You can say yours lovely. Then you write your name. Let's assume you that is writing the letter, your name is Bola. And your friend calls you big girl. You put it there. It's an informal letter. You write what the person knows you with. Then you can also use yours affectionately. You can use all this. You can use yours sincerely. Make sure the yours begins with capital Y, while the next word begins with a small letter. That is that. So let's pick one from here. Let's use yours affectionately, and then we say B girl. That is the end of the letter. Now, I'm going to give you what you will do. You know, the time we're in, you need something to be busy. I will give you what to do so that on your own you'll be able to write something and study with. Now, look at your own task. It's your personal task to do. Alright, this is your task. Write a letter to your elder brother in another town, telling him about the latest happenings in your home. This is another type of informal letter. Follow my format. this is the address, this is the salutation, this is the body of the letter, and this is the complimentary closing or the subscription, and this is the writer's name. Follow this example and the format and write yours, study it, and go to your textbook, New Oxford English or New Concept English for JS1. Look for any letter that is written informal letter and study it just to help yourself. Just remember what you are in, stay safe, take care of yourself, maintain social distancing, and finally, always sanitize your hands. See you next time, same session next week.